evening, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Friday Football Under the Lights with Coach Mike Adams. Coach, pleasure to have you join us again.
Thanks, Brian.
Getting set for a little unorthodox game this evening. Had off from school today, and you gathered your troops and heading over to we're in Huntsville, getting ready to take on the Huntsville Eagles.
Right. It's always a concern when you don't have school that day. You get kids out of the regular routine, but we've tried to keep everything as normal as possible and had a good week of preparation, so hopefully it'll carry over tonight.
Right, and coming into this ball game, overall record for Farmington is 3-4 overall, and then 1-2 in the conference, if my memory serves me correctly. And then looking at Huntsville, they're 2-5 overall with an 0-4 record in the conference. So, what are you seeing matchup-wise for tonight?
Well, they're winless in the conference, but they've scored a lot of points in the conference. They scored, I think, 29 or 30 against Bologna, more than we did, and they scored 12 points last week against Morrilton. Morrilton's probably got the best defense in our league, so they can move the football. They've got a kid named McCone who's their quarterback. He's a 3-year starter. Can run it, can throw it, does a great job running their offense. Everything runs through him. He completed passes on everybody. He runs for good yards against everybody. He's a competitor. He makes people miss fact of life. It's a fact of life in this league. We played against some really good football teams. We one touchdown game against Alma, who's conference leader. A one touchdown game against Greenbrier, one touchdown game against Bologna, or actually a 3-point game. We kind of let one get away from us last week, and that's hurt us. But we've got to overcome that, and our kids have, as I said, responded with a good week of preparation. So hopefully it'll pay off for us tonight. Right.
Looking at a game like this, and if you just look on paper, record versus record, that would come out and say, well, Farmington's got this one in the bag. And like you mentioned, taking every game one game at a time. You can't overlook anybody, no matter what the record is, because as you know and we all know, any given Friday, not to steal away from any given Sunday, but any given Friday, you never know how the ball is going to bounce.
Right. No, we're contending with weather again. That's always a factor. So, those kids from Huntsville have done a good job. They're the new kid on the block. They've moved up this year, but they've hung in there and competed with everybody. So we expect the same thing as us. They probably are looking forward to playing us. We played them every year since I've been at Farmington, so we're very familiar with them, and their kids are familiar with ours. So it'll be a good competitive ball game.
Right. Anything that we can look forward to or keep an eye on for keys to the game, so to speak?
Yeah, well, again, we've got to get off the field on third down. Last week, defensively, we did a great job against Bologna's run game. We held them to 51 yards total rushing for the game, which was huge. But we gave up 256 yards passing, and of that 256 yards, I think 190 of them was on third down. We just couldn't get off the field. The first drive was a microcosm of the game. We had them stopped on 3 downs, run into the punter, give them a first down. We get them, so they get the first down on their next, continuing the series. We have them 3rd and 15, and they throw a little curl route, and DeCorey makes a great break on the ball. He just misses it and goes right to them. They end up picking up about 5 yards, another first down. They get all the way down and they have a 1st and goal on us, and we do a great job pushing them backwards. We end up with them with a 3rd, or actually a 4th and 20. And they just throw one up in the end zone, and it comes down between 3 of our guys right to their guy. And that was, was a killer right there. To have them stop 3 times on the first drive and they end up getting a score. And then, we had a breakdown in the kicking game where we had a chip shot field goal blocked, and all those things combined against us, and we just let one get away. We should have won. Nobody feels worse about it than our kids. But we played really well the second half. We won the second half easily. We stopped them several times, forced a bunch of punts. We moved the ball up down the field, got a couple of scores in, had a chance with the ball at the very end. our last play we had set up, but, we got pressure, we got a horse collar that didn't get called, and on our quarterback, it was kind of a classic textbook horse collar, but nobody called it, and that was one of those things you got to deal with, and hopefully we'll learn from it, not let it happen again.
Right. I know looking back at that game, or while I was watching that game, because unfortunately I didn't make the trip last week down to Valonia, trying to take some daddy-daughter time with my two girls, but watching some of the game and listening to Jeff Oxford and Randy Osnes, so some things that I saw from a spectator standpoint, I believe we've mentioned this before, is one thing that, through the course of the season, you look at the way we played against Greenbrier, you look at the way that we played against Alma and Valonia, despite what the record shows, despite what the final score was in all of those games, one thing that I would think that you could be proud of and be able to say, you know what, guys, despite being down, because I think the score in Valonia at one point in time was 28-17. And
right.
Then here you guys come charging back and make it a very interesting ball game. And unfortunately, I don't want to say a couple bad calls, but a couple of questionable calls in a bad bounce this way, lucky bounce that way for Valonia. If those things turn, I mean, the scoreboard may be different. And so the grit and the determination and the never give up attitude from your guys has got to be a positive for you.
Absolutely. Our kids fought till the very end. We 3 times in the fourth quarter, we held them, forced them to punt, and gave ourselves a chance. And 2 times we went down and scored, and the third time we had the ball at the end. We couldn't get that done. But our kids have learned to compete in this league. With our first couple of years in the league, we played the Almas and Greenbriers, and we're losing 48-14 and 53-6 and things like that. And those days are gone. Our kids realize they belong in this league. We've just got to have one of those big breakthrough wins to continue the growth of our confidence and growth of our program in this league. We're to the point now where we feel like we belong. We just got to stop hurting ourselves.
Right.
First thing, and know that you're going to have to overcome some things. We did get some bad calls last week. But that happens. It happens every week to every team. You can't let that, be your excuse. You've got to do the job on the field. And that's the thing that, as you mentioned, our kids played their rear ends off till the very last whistle, and we've done that every week. And that's the thing that I'm most proud of, that our kids continue to fight and battle, and they will continue to do that. They're a great group of young men. They're a pleasure to coach, and we're looking forward to these last 3 games.
How's the overall health of the team right now?
It's week 8. There's
right.
We've got people who are banged up. We lost Hayden Cox and Colton Kilgore, our 2 inside linebackers, for most of the second half last week, and
right.
Josh Stetmeyer and Jonah Mitchell stepped in and did a good job for us. They were a big part of that defensive.
At the 10-yard line and back up over the 25, the 30, and brought down at the 31, 32-yard line. And that's where Huntsville will set up shop, 1st and 10.
Well, just as soon as I said that about the field, you can see already just on the kickoff, there's already all kinds of scrapes and scratches all over the field. Or from hash to hash, from about the 30 to the 30, it's pretty rough. And we had no problem right there with South making a tackle on the kickoff team.
McCone is your quarterback. Lined up in the shotgun, 2 receivers split to the far side, 1 to the near side. Here's a handoff up the middle, got some running room at the 35, the 40, the 45 to the 50, tackled over in Cardinal territory all the way down at the 47-yard line. And to Corey Thomas with a touchdown saving tackle.
We got over pursuit. Our linebackers were on a stunt, and once they got through the interior of the defense, there was no one all the way back to Seth Swain.
McCollum's going to be in the shotgun, and right beside him is Levi St. Clair. Looking toward the sidelines to get the play. Stacked receivers on the near side. Single receiver split out on the far side. St. Clair up the, now it's a quarter. McClellan going to pitch it. Going to pick up about 8 yards, get it down, or about 7, down to the 39-yard line.
They just went a little read option. Optioned our right end. He crashed down with the back going to our left. And nice little option pitch out here to Cyrus Crow. Picked up positive yards.
Second down and a long 2 or a short 3. The ball to Cardinal 39-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 receiver to the near side. Redbirds showing blitz. Here's a snap. Quarterback keeper up the middle gets down to inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
This quarterback dive. It was 2nd and 2, and McCone took it on his own.
First down and 10. 10:38 left to go here in the first quarter. Huntsville Eagles marching into Cardinal territory. Trips to the near side, trips to the far side.
Like that little Florida, Steve Spurrier, Florida setup here.
I don't like Florida.
Well, back in the day, Brian Law, we ran this at Farmington. We just called it horse and zebra, and that's what they've got going right here.
There's a quick pass to the far side. Get a couple blocks. They're going to pick up about 7 yards.
Well, you line up with your tackles out there split with your receivers. They're just going to stand there on the line, block first threat. All they're doing is throwing a little one-man screen.
Second down and 3. Ball sitting at the Cardinal 27-yard line. McCone back in the shotgun. St. Clair right next to him. Here comes the handoff to St. Clair, and he's going to push the pile forward and be down inside the 25. Looks like it's going to be a little short of the first down. Looks like it. Third down and short, maybe a foot. McCone's up under center. Good job there by Cardinal defense. It looked like McCone was trying to draw him off sides. Quarterback keeper. And it's going to be very close. It's going to be a first down. Initially, Coach, I don't think you made it. Second.
A little second effort there. Went ahead and picked it up by about a half yard.
First down and 10. 8:45 left to go in the first quarter. Combs in the shotgun, fakes the handoff. Now he's being flushed out of the pocket and is going to be brought for a loss back at the 27-28-yard line. And a host of Cardinals getting up off the pile.
Well, McCone tried to read the read option again, and it looked like he probably missed the read. We did a great job of rallying to him and getting back for about a 4-yard loss.
Well, Jacob Freeman come in and flushed him out, then ran him right into Seth Swain and several other Cardinals. So second down and 13. Eagles got the play. Pass attempt over the, down by the goal line at the 2 falls incomplete. And good coverage there by the Redbirds.
Great job. They run vertical on this side with us, and of course we had a man-on-man, and the safety was over the top. Good coverage of our secondary.
Third down and 13. 7:47. One receiver split to the far side. They're stacked over here closer to us.
It was a false start on the guard.
And there's the flag. Brian Dean don't speak often, but when he does, it's quality stuff, Coach.
Well, he talked a lot tonight coming over on the team plane. Of course, we had the coaches got the limo. We got the Uber from the Huntsville airport.
Yeah. Make it 3rd down and 18.
It looked like it moved again.
Yep.
There's the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Boy, it's on the ground a long time. Oh, they're calling it an incomplete pass.
I don't understand that one.
Well, it's awful close.
Well, even on the second play of the game, when they did a little RPO over here this side, and he pitched, it looked like to me he was pitching it forward. So I mean that's
Looked like the right call from here. Huntsville taking their time. The play clock's down to 10 seconds. 4th down and 18. 3, 2. They get the snap away. McComb gets hammered right as he unloads it, but the pass is complete. But I think boy, it might be enough for a 1st down. It's right at the sticks. They're going to have to measure it.
we got a favorable spot, but Warren McCone paid the price for completing that pass. Freeman he got him right about the time that he let go of the ball. Looks like it will go over on downs.
Looks like it's about a half a yard short. So Cardinals defense holds and will take over at about their own 14-yard line. Here comes the Redbirds. Eric Hill's going to go up under center. O'Connell's your fullback. Turner's your setback. Here's a handoff to Turner. Turner gets in behind O'Connell and falls across the 15 to about the 17-yard line. Pick up a 3.
I can tell you this, Huntsville's not small there on their defensive front. They go 6'2", 245. And Rain Turner, they don't even have his size on here, but he's that big, if not bigger. A lot of size on Huntsville's defensive line.
Receivers split on either side. Here's a handoff to Turner. Turner gets across the 20 up to the 25, 26-yard line. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Just a quick hitter there in the A-gap, Coach.
That was a nice play. Good blocking in the interior front. Of course, we should know this defense pretty well. This is a mirror defense of what we run. They're just walking their safeties up there within about a yard of their linebackers. Did a really good job on that play right there, just on a lead play to block that.
1st down and 10 at the 26 with 6:39 left to go in the 1st quarter. Drew Sturgeons is going to come wide to the near side. Reeves is the far side. Here's the pitch to Turner. Turner trying to get the corner, plants the foot. He's at the 30, 35, the 40, 45, the 50, 45, and going to be brought down on the far sideline right at the 40-yard line.
Great play. Good job by Reed getting to the corner. I mean, it was wet surface tonight. Did a good job planting that right foot, getting up the sideline. Huntsville's playing a 3-4 defense, rolled a strong safety up, just trying to guess with us, and actually rolled up to the wrong side. We saw the numbers, and it's a great play call.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Redbirds. Hill's up under center. Watson split to the near side. Drew's on the far side. Here comes the counter. Turner again at the 35. Falls in behind a block of a big offensive lineman. Gets inside the 30, the 25, down inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line.
It's a great job by the offensive line. We had a kick-out block on their defensive end out there that initially opened up that hole, and then had another offensive lineman going upfield to help block as well.
I couldn't tell the number, but I think it's big 76 Hayden Grantham out there lead blocking.
The great thing about the way Huntsville's run this defense against is they've got 11 guys within 6 yards of line of scrimmage. Once we break that initial line, it's one-on-one. Hills
up under center. Hands Hands off to the fullback. Gonna be a pickup of about a yard, yard and a half. So they'll make it 2nd down and 9. Ball sitting at the 17-yard line. Turner's going to be your lone setback. O'Connell's lined up in the slot. Watson and Sturgeon split. Here comes the blitz. And give it to Turner, and Turner is going to be hit for a loss. So
Ran the counter play, did a great job with the interior line, just didn't get the kick out block and the lead through. They blitzed and actually blitzed away from us, and we just get one block, get that lead up through the hole there. We're scoring 6.
3rd down and 9 with 4:40 left to go in the first quarter. Hill's in the shotgun, receivers stacked on either side. Hill plants his foot and takes off running, got some running room. Going to get inside the 10 down to about the 7-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down.
Good job of seeing that his receivers recovered quick and just opened up for him. A great running lane, and looks like he's all the way down to what, the 9-yard line?
Looks like they're spotting him at the 8.
First down.
So it'll be first down and goal for the Redbirds. .420 to go in the first quarter. Hill's in the shotgun. Hands off to Turner, and Turner lowers his shoulder and runs right into the defender at about the 9. So there'll be a loss of about a half a yard.
Colton Kilgore had a body. I mean, the right tackle, he was on that defensive end working him out. Reed just decided to go ahead and plant his left foot and worked out to it. If he planted his right foot, probably a little better hold to run through.
3:50 to go here in the first quarter. Reeves comes split to the near side. Donovan's lined up on the near side. Here comes Watson in this jet. And Eric had Drew on the slant, just missed him.
Well, one-on-one coverage, you can see we went motion. We got man coverage, and Drew ran a nice little slant, little skinny post in there, and it definitely got inside the corner, just couldn't connect.
So make it 3rd down and go from the 7. Cardinals break the huddle with 14 left on the game clock. One split on either side. Connell's your fullback. Here comes the pitch to Turner. Turner going to get to the corner. Now he's going to cut it in at the 5 and get into the goal line.
Nice
Touchdown.
job.
Good block out on the corner by Reeves.
Good block on the perimeter. Nice job. Held their blocks until that, you run that toss play. It takes a long time sometimes to get out there to you as a split receiver, and we did a good job on the perimeter staying with our blocks.
6-0 Redbirds. As Sturgeon comes on to attempt the extra point, put the Redbirds up by 7.
Nothing better than starting the night with a Farmington touchdown, sponsored by PG Telco.
That's right, another $30 as the field goal is up and good. So we'll take a quick break and be right back with the Redbirds up by 7.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
If you would like to advertise during this broadcast,
please contact our athletic director, Brad Blue,
at 479-266-1806.
Go Cards!
Are you in the market for some exterior or home improvements? Is your home ready for new siding, gutters, or metal roof, or asphalt roof? Do you need a new metal building or a shop?
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Jeff Oxford, Coach Randy Osnes, and Brian Dean here from Huntsville's Redbirds take their opening possession and go 86 yards for a touchdown, makes it 7-0. So Drew's got it teed up. A high kick going to be fielded at about the Now they let it bounce inside the 10. Now they pick it up at the 8.
Mm.
Good job there by the coverage team as they're going to tackle them at about the 16-yard line.
Great job there. And once again, South was down there on the tackle. Jonathan Mitchell was also, Jonathan Mitchell was also on the tackle. Great open field tackles by those two young men.
So Huntsville sits up shop, first down and 10 at their 17-yard line with 3:22 to go in the first quarter. McCone's in the shotgun. St. Clair lined up right next to him. Two receivers split to the far side, one to the near. Redbirds got man-to-man coverage on the near side with no help over the top. Quarterback keeps. Cardinals do a good job there. Swain did a good job, didn't leave his man.
Well, it's the first time in the last 3 games we've seen our defense, our strong safety, actually roll up on the twin receiver side and go to a true cover 3. And all we're doing is trying to defend that little one-man screen out there to the X receiver. Nice job getting in the face of one of those guys, putting some hands on them.
3 receivers to the near side. Cardinals shifting their line around. Tony Mayo is going to be your defensive end on this side. Freeman's on the far side. Here comes pressure up the middle from the Redbirds. And McCone is forced to dish it, to throw it away. As Cardinals got some pressure from the inside.
Did a good job. I mean, if you watched our tendency, especially defensively over the last 3 games, we're playing a 3-4. So what we're calling defensive end is really an outside linebacker, and about 90% of the time we're sending those outside linebackers. That time Tony Mayo dropped back into coverage and gave a false read to McCone, and of course, like you said, a lot of pressure from inside.
Jacob Rogers flushed him out of the pocket, made him get rid of the ball. So 3 receivers on the far side, 2 on the near. McCone's in the backfield all by himself. Cardinals rush 3. Now they're going to try to go over the top, and Hill does a good job coming in there and breaking it up at about the 45-yard line.
A nice little wheel route there by Huntsville, and of course Eric's playing over the top from that free safety position, and he went ahead and gave him a little shoulder to let him know that he was always going to be there the rest of the night.
4th down and 6, and here comes the Eagle punt team. Play clock's down to 12. Rugby style kick. It's going to go end over end and hit at the 50. Picked up at the 37 and immediately brought down. Might ask, say, why does Drew do that? Well, by doing that, he probably saved his 10 or 12 yards of field position because of the way the ball was rolling.
No doubt, the rugby style kicker, you got an end over end punt, and that ball is going to roll another 10 or 12 yards at least. And he went ahead and picked it up there about 5 yards in front of the defender, and even though he did get tackled right there, like you said, saved us about 12 yards.
So 1st down and 10 for the Redbirds at their own 38-yard line. They'll feel better for starting position this time. 2:52 left to go in the first quarter. Here comes Hill and the boys. Hill's going to line up in the shotgun. Turner's right beside him. O'Connell's your offset fullback. Here comes Drew in motion. High snap. They hand it off to Drew. Drew's going to get to the corner. Now he cuts it back in at the 40 and going to be brought down at the 45-yard line.
It's a nice play by Drew right there, being a little patient out in front of him and waiting on his blockers to come through and finish up, and he picked up an extra 3 yards by doing so.
I agree. We, that's the second time tonight you've seen our perimeter blocking. We were continually staying with those DBs, and that's nice to see. And it was nice to see Drew go ahead and be patient, pick his spots to accelerate.
Cardinals have the ball right here on the 45, right in front of us, Coach. Hill's going to go up under center. Watson split right here near us. Hand off to Turner. Turner gets across the 45 up to about the 48.5, 49-yard line. That'll be enough to move the sticks. And he just fell in behind O'Connell, said, you pull back, you show me where we need to go, and let's go.
Like I said, they've got some big interior defensive linemen, 6'2", 245, 6'3", about 270 out there. We did a good job with leverage, got up underneath the pads and drove them back at least 3 yards on that play.
First down and 10. 2 minutes exactly to go here in the first quarter. Tried to go in the flats out to O'Connell, and that pass was almost picked off. I'm sorry, trying to go to Mayo. So it'll be incomplete, make it second down and 10.
They're just rolling their coverage. Like I said, they had 11 guys up there within 6 yards, and a strong safety rolls up. And if the play is going to that side, they're going to roll cover 3. That safety's going to have the flat. He's sitting right there waiting for the ball to come to him.
2 receivers on either side. Hill's in the shotgun. Donovan's right there beside him. Bubble screen to Mayo. Mayo's out, uses a block of Drew, but is going to be tackled across the 50 down to about the 47-yard line. We'll call to pick up of about 4.5.
This is a great job on Drew on the outside, sealing off that block, give Mayo a chance to run a little bit further on the outside.
Third down and 6. Ball setting at the Eagle 47-yard line. Hills up under center. Turner's in the backfield by himself. Hills checking off at the line of scrimmage. 3-step drop, quick pass to Drew, and that pass goes high. And that ball looked like it come out of Hill's hand funny, and it just
Wet football, and it looked like his hands were underneath it instead of coming over the top, pronate. But that's going to happen on a night when the ball's wet. One of the most important guys on the sidelines tonight is that ball boy. Get a drive football in there on every other play.
Fourth down. Redbird's going to be forced to punt. Good snap. End over end kick, and they're going to let it go, and that's going to take a Cardinal bounce. Hits at the 20, and going to be down by Mayo at the 16-yard line. So with 59 seconds left, the Eagles set up shop 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Well, we talked about field conditions when we first came on tonight, and boy, just after one quarter of play almost, you can see it's already starting to be eaten up. We talked to one of their assistant coaches from Huntsville before the game, and they've had a lot of football on this field in the last week.
Cones in the shotgun, empties a receiver or a back away from him, hands off. Great job. The linebacker comes up. I believe that was Colton Kilgore that come up and lowered the boom. It was. St. Clair got picked up about a yard, but that hole closed up quick, Coach.
Well, it did. There was no side to side. It was everything's coming forward, instinctively playing that. Read his key well and made a great tackle at the line of scrimmage.
2 receivers split to the near side, 1 to the far side. There's a snap, handoff again, same play, same result. May have lost a yard. Make it 3rd down.
10 seconds to go on the quarter.
So that's going to be your last play of the first quarter. That'll be it as clock hits 0. Redbirds up 7-0. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
Serving Northwest Arkansas since 1996, Trinity Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine specializes in physical therapy, certified hand therapy, and aquatic therapy. You have a choice when it comes to where your physical therapy services take place, and we hope you make it at Trinity Rehab and Sports Medicine of NWA. We are located at 2793 Millennium Drive, Suite number 2 in Fayetteville, and can be reached at 479-521-2232. Trinity Rehab and Sports Medicine is a proud supporter of Farmington Cardinal Athletics. Go Cards!
Here at Farmington, we take our athletic program seriously. We strive for greatness in every sport, whether it's baseball, softball, football, basketball, volleyball, golf, track, cross country, cheer, dance, or tennis. We settle for nothing short of excellence. With top-of-the-line facilities and new ones to come, Farmington is a place for all athletes.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Jeff Oxford, Coach Ozis, and Brian Dean. And Coach, we've been getting some texts, and people have been confused about the third voice in the booth this week.
Well, I mean, last week we flew all the way down to Bologna and got there just a little bit late and expecting to see Brian Dean there with everything already set up ready to go, and there was no Brian Dean.
Once again, Brian Dean lets us down. McCone's in the shotgun. 3rd down and 9. Here comes the blitz. They complete the pass. He's at the 25, the 30, the 40, the 45. Picks up a block at the 45, and it's a foot race. The 20, the 10, touchdown. 83-yard touchdown pass.
We brought both inside linebackers. We brought the outside linebacker, and they ran a vertical with number 1, and our corner was gone. All he had to do was beat the safety. We threw it out there to the number 2 receiver, and that's what he did.
So that was quick. Now Huntsville with a chance to tie it up.
Miles Prue is the kicker.
Miles Prue, not your typical kicker. That's a big old dude.
He's one of those defensive tackles there on the interior.
Well, the kick is up and good, so that makes it 7-7.
Kind of reminds me of a couple weeks ago when we had Janikowski Jr.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't Junior. That was every bit of the senior.
One thing about Prue, he made sure the ball was down before he even started going forward. Of course, he only went forward about a half step and kicked it about 27 yards. So got a strong leg. I need to apologize also. I think it's Jonan Mitchell who was in on a tackle earlier on the kickoff team along with South, Trey South. I mispronounced his name. I apologize for that. Apologize to Jonan and his family, but great tackle by the young man earlier.
11:44 left to go here in the first half. Just like we started, all tied up. Now the Cardinals will be going left to right. The white tops with black trims and the gray bottoms.
We have red helmets.
Red helmets. With a black F. 11:44. Little pooch kick is going to hit the ground at 29. Donovan picks it up, looking for some run room. He's got it at the 40, the 45, and he's going to be brought down at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, I like watching him run.
Yes, he's got a burst of speed from.
Oh, he puts that right foot on the accelerator and just goes. I like watching him run the football.
Reminds me of a young Randy Osmond back in the fall of 1982.
Not even close. He's got a lot more wheels.
Coach, I don't understand it. You don't talk much about your All-American days. Hill's going to be in the shotgun. Drew split to the far side. 2 receivers to the near. 2 running backs right there by Hill. Here's the handoff to Turner. Turner trying to get to the outside, going to cut it back in and pick up about a yard. Donovan was out there hooked up, did a good job.
He did. He's inspired to play right now. Good block by Donovan on the outbacker. Of course, it's tough tonight on this turf to actually plant your foot and get north and south. Of course, we're not north and south. There we go. There we go. We're east and west over here in Huntsville. Yeah. All football fields should be north and south. Just saying.
2nd down and 8. Handoff to Mayo. Mayo picks at the hole and hurdles one and gets across the 50 to 48. Be a pickup. Now it depends on which official they spot with. I like the one over there.
On the far side, I like him a lot better, but we went with the one on this side.
The one on the far side, we picked up another yard. You see the chain guy.
He's the yard indecisive. Which one do I go with?
The box, he moved up with the guy closest to him. Make it 3rd down and 4. Redbirds break the huddle. Hill's going to go up under center. Here's the toss to Mayo. Mayo cuts it back in. Hurdles one at the 46, but he's brought down at the 45, going to be a yard short.
I'd go for it.
Looks like we're going jumbo right here, so it looks like we are going for it. Doing a good job coming off the ball with our interior offensive lineman.
A little bit of a sugar huddle right here.
Just need to
Boys, if they
hit the
go
hole a little bit harder.
If they go super jumbo, I'm going to have to leave y'all. I have to go down there. We're just in the jumbo package right now. Here's the handoff. And it gets to the outside, breaks the tackles at the 40, the 35, the 30, 25, and brought down at the 24-yard line.
Brett Rominger. And there's a flag on the play, dead ball after the play.
So let's see, they're calling Rhett back into the, I think they were going to talk to him right here. Let's see what's going on here.
All I know is there's a dive play to the right.
You know what? They're counting the helmets. They're counting the helmets is what they're doing.
That's exactly what they're doing.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I don't know.
I don't know who he was counting. Reeves came off the side after the first down because we're getting ready to bring in a different package.
Yeah.
And we had jumbo, and I don't know what he. I think he counted Reeves, who was coming in for the next play. But anyway, they call us for illegal participation. 12 men on the field.
So that'll move it all the way back to the Cardinal 39-yard line. Or back to the 40. I'm sorry. So now we'll probably see our punt team.
That's a 15-yard penalty?
Yeah.
Ah.
4th down and 16.
Only in the CFL. Can you play with 12?
Well, we're going to try to play with 10 this time.
There we go. Now there's 11.
Good snap. Nice
Good
kick. Going to be fielded at the 27-yard line, trying to get away, and is going to be brought down. They're going to give him forward progress at the 27.
That Reeves on the tackle. It's a nice job there by Colton. Could have very easily slipped out of that tackle, but Colton wrapped him up and held on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Dean.
He's back.
First down and 10. 9:03 left to go here in the first half, all tied up. Cardinals forced a punt after a big penalty. Sloan's in the shotgun, 2 backs right next to him. Here's the handoff. Going to try to go to the right side, and the Cardinal defense sniffs that up pretty quick. Kilgore, Cox, Rogers.
Trying to run a lead play behind Big 74. You know, they tried the other side in the first quarter. They got Creed Thomas, 6'1", 240 over there, and you know, they're trying to get in behind him. And defensive line, Freeman and the boys did a good job over on that side.
2 receivers split to the far side, ball set square in the middle of the field. 1 receiver to the near side. Quarterback trying to scramble, loses footing, and falls down right at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I like so much better what we're doing defensively than that 3-4. I knew you were waiting for me to say something right there. That outside linebacker, I mean, we saw it last week in Bologna. You know, anytime 7 went in motion, I mean, he's on his own, and we're playing, you know, 2 against 3 and 2 against 4 sometimes. And that time it goes in motion, and our outside linebacker, Trace South, goes with him. You know, a strong safety comes down on number 2, corner's got number 1. There's nowhere for him to go. That was a great job defensively.
And we have pressure coming from the backside, so I get 3rd down and 19. Cardinals rush 4. Trying to set up the screen. The Cardinals sniff it out pretty good. Come back across the middle of the field, but going to be short of the first down. And I tell you what, Coach, Colton Kilgore realized screen as soon as they snapped it.
They did. What I couldn't understand is the screen pass, but if, to start the play out, we had offense on field, and then all of a sudden they retreat back. He throws the football, and Kilgore had it sniffed out, and then Freeman came in and just had a pretty good lick right there on the receiver. Don't know what we've got going here.
Ineligible man downfield.
That's what I couldn't understand. They started out as just
Coach, here's the truth of the matter. You're just not used to getting flags thrown in your face.
It sure didn't happen last week, did it?
No, it hadn't happened for the last couple of weeks.
Well, of course, I looked at Brian, and Brian wasn't there. I meant to look over at you because last week at Bologna we had so many penalties in key situations that, just unbelievable one against us. And then at times when there should have been holding calls on Bologna's offense, God bless Tony Mayo tried to rush the quarterback, and the 4's in the secondary of his jersey, and the 5 is trying to get to the backfield, and no flag thrown. But God bless him, we finally saw one there. You called it to start with the screenplay.
I may not have been there, but I did watch the broadcast for a little bit, guys. I took my daughter's.
I know, we gave you a hard time. You took your daughter to a father-daughter dance, and we still had to rough you up over here tonight.
It's all good because, I may have missed last week, but let's talk about last year. Every away game, who was doing the broadcast on the away games?
Here we are, boys. Third down. Y'all just need to chill out a little bit. Third down, and they got some pressure, and they're going to get him. They're going to sack him again. This time at the 10. Brian Dean, I know you went to the father-daughter dance, and that was awesome.
It was a great time,
and I understand why you wanted to do that. I guarantee you, I got a kick out of seeing the YouTube videos of you breakdancing.
They wanted to know what the spinaroonie was when I was doing it in the middle of the floor.
So it's 4th down and 24 from their 11. They're going to be forced to punt here. Drew's going to set up at about the Huntsville 47-yard line. Pooch kick is going to be downed at the 27-yard line, and he just kicked at it right off the end of his foot.
He almost missed it. He had a lot of pressure from the backside, and if he goes about 2 more steps, we pretty much just go ahead and tackle him back there at about the 15-yard line. Instead, we get it at the 27?
27.
I like the last series defensively. We had a lot of interior pressure and did a great job keeping contained. McCone had no place to go. We did a good job in the secondary all the way through. It looked a lot more fundamentally sound.
7-7, 5:57 left to go here in the first half. Hill's up under center. Here's a handoff to Turner. Turner plants his foot. Is going to get down close inside the 25. Let's call it the 23. That'll be a pickup of 4.
Boy, as a lineman, when your tailback's running hard like that and you're picking up 4, almost 5 yards to carry, you're saying, hey, coach, don't change the play. Just keep rolling it in.
Exactly.
Second down and a long 5, short 6. Turner's going to be your lone tailback. 2 receivers on the far side. Now here comes O'Connell in motion. Here comes the handoff to Turner. Turner started to go outside, and then he planted his foot. Great run. That was a good read there by Turner, as he's going to have enough for a first down close to the 15.
Did a great job. I mean, after contact, he picked up another 4 yards, and that's what got him the first down.
First down at 10. They're going to say it's at the 16-yard line. Cardinals break the huddle with 17 left on the play clock.
You can raise that window and just put your head out there.
Here we go, Brian Dean, ladies and gentlemen. Donovan's your fullback. Hill falls in behind him, and he's going to get into the end zone. And he does. He just fell right in Donovan's pocket until Donovan stretched a little gap out and then made a cut all the way 16 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, I actually thought that ball was going to be the handoff was going to happen to the fullback, and then next thing you see is Eric running right up the middle.
Almost like a quarterback blast.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was drawn up, and that was And then once he got through the interior, he planted that left foot, a lot of acceleration.
4:45 left to go here in the first half. The Redbirds up by 6, trying to make it 7. Hill's your holder, Drew's the kicker. Huntsville jumps off sides. And Coach, it looks like the rain has started again. Just looking because people's got umbrellas out, Coach.
Well, they've been out pretty much the entire
The
game. I'm
people
trying
right in
to.
front of us have not had an umbrella out the whole time.
I'm trying to see
Coach.
where you're seeing the rain. I'm looking up the lights. There's a little mist.
That's rain, Coach. Good snap. The hold is down. The kick is up, and it's good.
They call it no good.
Wow.
Sure looked like from here it split it, but I
Yeah.
guess
Huh.
maybe
13-7. Well, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Cardinal fans, we're back. Redbirds up by 6. Drew's got it teed up. 13-7, 4:45 left to go in the first half. Redbirds will be receiving the kick to start the second half, so need a quick defensive possession here. And the ball goes right through his hands. I believe he touched it.
I think he did.
They're going to say, doesn't matter.
So in a situation like that, in high school football, if he touched it, still a live ball, you got to bring it up?
I don't know. Never happens.
Just thought I'd ask.
Wet surface tonight, ball skipped. It looked like it did. It looked like it went right through his hands. It looked like he touched it, but
Kind of like the field goal.
The great thing about that last possession, that offensive touchdown was set up by the strong defensive play that we had. And it was nice to see our defense come out and play strong like
Absolutely.
that, and then play a short field with the offensive side. We're back
Got to
to
give
defense.
some credit to the punt return team, Coach. First down at 10, the ball at the 20. McCone is in the shotgun where he's been just about every snap. Quick pass out in the flats, complete, and the Cardinal defense sniffs it out pretty quick. Going to pick up about 4 yards. Make it second down at 6. Call it second down and 5. Looks like we're going to give him forward progress right shy of the 25-yard line. 2 receivers on the near side, 2 on the far side. Far side's the short side of the field. Here's the snap, here's the handoff, trying to get to the corner. It's going to pick up about 2 yards, 3. They're going to mark him down just about the 38-yard line. They'll make it third down and 2. Big play here for a Cardinal defense.
28-yard line.
28-yard line, you're right.
3 minutes, 40 seconds to go before halftime, and it'd be nice to get the ball back and punch another score in.
Same formation. Take that back. Quarterback's up under center. Quarterback sneak. He's not going to make it. Boy, now they're getting a great spot.
I'll say I like the one on this side this time.
A great spot. It's fourth down. Big play here. Be fourth down and about a half a yard.
Stack the box. Stack the box and go 1-to-1 coverage outside. He didn't get it. Well, second effort.
He did.
Yep.
McCone with the keeper, and he's going to get across the 30 to about the 31 and a half. Initially, he tried to jump over. Defense did a good job pushing him back. So 2:40 left to go here in the first half. It's a gutsy call way down deep in your country, your zone, Coach.
I'd say so.
Game clock 2:20. Play clock is at 3. Here's a snap, quick hitter to the far side, and Ray, the Cardinals hammer that one pretty quick.
It's a nice job. I believe that was Seth Swain in on that tackle to see what was right in front of him, what was coming at him, and then secure that tackle down.
Swain held him up. Freeman come in like a freight train.
He did. Freeman will hit you.
1:55. Two receivers to the far side. Quarterback rolls this way, and we got some pressure on him. And he's going to throw it at the feet of the receivers. The Cardinals did a good job. Boys had coverage everywhere.
Like I said earlier, what we're doing in majority, especially on third down plays, second, third down plays, we're rolling our safeties up, putting a lot more pressure in the face of the receivers. And of course, we're getting a lot of pressure from our interior defensive linemen. It was a lot quicker.
Third down and 10, the ball at the Eagle 31-yard line. Buck 37 left to go here in the first half. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Redbirds up by 6. Looking deep, that pass is knocked away by Freeman. That is a great play.
And we got a flag.
Let's see what the
2 flags.
What the flag is. Ineligible receiver downfield. For the second time tonight, Coach, the Eagles have got a ineligible receiver downfield.
It almost looked like they were trying to run an inside screen. They were selling it.
Referee comes over and says put a buck 32 on the clock. And now they got it set. The Eagles are going to punt. Drew's setting at his own 32. Cardinals just about blocked that one. Ball's going to be down at the Cardinal 43-yard line. So, Coach, you got a buck 26 left, 3 timeouts. That's plenty of time.
Plenty of time. We've showed our ability to run the football tonight. A little play action. Quarterback blast to score earlier. A lot of things that are working for us tonight.
First down and 10 for the Redbirds. Hill's going to be in the shotgun. Donovan's right beside him. Drew, Sturgeon split to the near side. Mayo's in the slot. Now Mayo goes on jet sweep. They fake the handoff to him. And here they come to Drew. Drew's got it at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Drew.
Well, just like we tried to do down in the end zone earlier. Ran a little skinny post, a little slant inside is what it amounted to, and safety couldn't get over. We got the hips of the corner turned, and it's a good ball thrown by Eric. And of course, once you get the ball to Drew, hey, he can
Drew
go.
does the rest.
He can go.
Well, the safety started to come over, and he lost his footing right there in the middle of the field. And Coach, you look out there, the field's starting to show the effects of the all-day rain.
It is. Well, Coach Garrett had told me prior to the game, they had a home game here Thursday night, Friday night, and they had Pee-wees here on Saturday and JV here on Monday. This field's had a lot of play in the last week. It's rained throughout the week.
So Redbirds will go for 2 here. Try to make it a 21-7 game. Heels up under center. Straight drop. Now he's going to tuck it, try to get to the corner, and he's going to make it. 21-7. And Coach, we may have just Bill Belichicked.
I think we did. Well, the playbook is open. I mean, a lot of things are working for us offensively tonight. Get good protection, and we saw Reed come in and hit the hole hard a couple times, kind of open some things up in the middle, and play actions worked well. And of course, just dropping back and throwing to Drew is never a bad thing.
Right. Talking a little earlier in the week with Coach Adams, even though that these guys are on a 3-game scale, one little spark can turn a game around, turn the back end of the season around, and hopefully we're seeing that tonight. Definitely not due to a lack of effort and lack of want and desire from our team, as we battled back in the last 3 games, being down big to Alma, to Greenbrier, to Valonia, and then be able to come back and make it at least interesting. End up falling a little short by the time that the clock hit quadruple zeros.
First.
Or triple zeros, whichever one, depending on the clock.
No, I agree with you. All of it was good.
Drew's got it teed up. Here's the kick. It's a high kick. It's going to be fielded all the way back at the 4. Looking for some running room. He's got it, and
yes.
He is lit up at the 24-yard line.
And who else? Trace South. 3 tackles tonight on kickoff play. I mean, he gets down the field and instinctively, he knows where the football is and does a great job.
By the end of the night, the way that Trace is going, we're not going to be able to tell that it's Trace, except for the fact that his jersey is the only one that's all dark.
He's almost the color of the field right now.
They put $1:10, so they put 4 seconds back on the clock. McComb's going to be in the shotgun. St. Clair's right next to him. Stacked receivers on either side. They fake the handoff, and that pass is incomplete. Donovan did a good job, get over and pick the ball up just in case it's a backwards pass.
We're rallying to the ball. We're like you said, very inspired tonight. I always enjoy playing in the rain. I enjoy playing on muddy fields. It looks like these guys are having a good time doing it.
That play took 3 seconds off the clock, so it makes it 1:07 left. So 2 receivers split to the near side. Hill with a drop. And tries to go deep, and that pass is overthrown down at the 10-yard line. Tried to hit Watson. So it'll be a timeout. Farmington will call a timeout with 5 seconds, up 21-7. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
At Farmington High School, we have a vast array of technology, ranging from MacBooks to 3D printers, touchscreens, and various broadcasting equipment to show sporting events, concerts, and pep rallies in the highest quality possible.
Things are changing in kitchens everywhere.
Tony's Sasheries.
People are replacing salt and pepper on everything they eat.
Tony's Sasheries.
Oh yeah, no more salt and pepper.
Tony's Sasheries.
Tony's Sasheries, famous Creole seasoning, brings out the flavor in all your favorite foods.
Tony's Sasheries.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Be the last play of the first half with 5 seconds left. Ball sitting on the Eagle 45-yard line. Redbird's up by 2 touches. Hill's in the shotgun. Going to drop all the way back to his 45. Now he cranks it up, and that pass is almost caught.
Man.
Threw a Hail Mary and then deflected, and Drew almost came up with another great catch.
And Drew is down as Drew slid into the goalpost, but now he gets up. So that'll take us to halftime, 21-7, good guys. We'll take a break, and we'll be back right before the start of the second half.
Ozark Dermatology offers full medical, surgical, and aesthetic services. Our team offers comprehensive care for medical and surgical conditions for adults and children. Our experienced, board-certified physicians and highly trained physician extenders provide state-of-the-art diagnosis, treatments, and procedures in a relaxed and compassionate setting. Let Ozark Dermatology be your path to healthy skin. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Three convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Friday Football Under the Lights with Coach Mike Adams. Coach, pleasure to have you join us again.
Thanks, Brian.
Getting set for a little unorthodox game this evening. Hat off from school.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
If you would like to advertise during this broadcast,
please contact our athletic director, Brad Blue,
at 479-266-1806.
Go Cards!
Are you in the market for some exterior or home improvements? Is your home ready for new siding, gutters, or metal roof, or asphalt roof? Do you need a new metal building or a shop? Give Foster's Exterior Solutions a call today. Locally owned and operated right here in Farmington since 2008, Foster's Exterior Solutions is a proud supporter of Farmington Cardinal Athletics.
Hello, this is Kerry Pitts with Foster's Exterior Solutions. Please give us a call for all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs. We're at 479-445-9799. Go Cardinals!
Everybody knows how good Louisiana food is. For us, it's a way of life. We call it Creole. Creole is the melting pot of cultures, music, and great food. Salt and pepper? No way. On whatever you cook or whatever you eat, use Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. Trust me, I know Creole, and this is the real deal.
Oh yeah, Tony Chachere's
Makes everything taste great.
Serving Northwest Arkansas since 1996, Trinity Rehabilitation and Sports Medicine specializes in physical therapy, certified hand therapy, and aquatic therapy. You have a choice when it comes to where your physical therapy services take place, and we hope
athletes.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
At Farmington High School, we have a vast array of technology, ranging from MacBooks to 3D printers, touchscreens, and various broadcasting equipment to show sporting events, concerts, and pep rallies in the highest quality possible.
Things are changing in kitchens everywhere.
Tony Chachere's
People are replacing salt and pepper on everything they eat.
Tony Chachere's
Oh yeah, no more salt and pepper.
Tony Chachere's
Tony Chachere's famous Creole seasoning brings out the flavor in all your favorite foods.
Tony Chachere's
Oh yeah, so put a little Creole in your kitchen. Tony Chachere's makes everything taste great.
Ozark Dermatology offers full medical, surgical, and aesthetic services. Our team offers comprehensive care for medical and surgical conditions for adults and children. Our experienced, board-certified physicians and highly trained physician extenders provide state-of-the-art diagnosis, treatments, and procedures in a relaxed and compassionate setting. Let Ozark Dermatology be your path to healthy skin. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas.
has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Ozark Dermatology offers full medical, surgical, and aesthetic services. Our team offers comprehensive care for medical and surgical conditions for adults and children. Our experienced, board-certified physicians and highly trained physician extenders provide state-of-the-art diagnosis, treatments, and procedures in a relaxed and compassionate setting. Let Ozark Dermatology be your path to healthy skin. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Friday Football Under the Lights with Coach Mike Adams. Coach,
every home has electrical problems. A faulty switch, outdated fixtures, or not enough outlets. Buzz has seen them all. What's your home's problem? Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
If you would like to advertise during this broadcast,
please contact our athletic director, Brad Blue,
at 479-266-1806.
Go Cards!
Are you in the market for some exterior or home improvements? Is your home ready for new siding, gutters, or metal roof, or asphalt roof? Do you need a new metal building or a shop? Give Foster's Exterior Solutions a call today.
there it is.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Jeff Oxford, Coach Randy Osnes, and Brian Dean. And Coach, 21-7. Good first half by the Redbirds.
Good first half, and a lot of those scores were set up by strong defense. We're doing some things a little different in the secondary and playing some games with our outside linebackers. One time we may send them, the next time we're actually out in the flat, having pass coverage, and really has kind of created some misreads for McCone, their quarterback.
So you got a minute left here before the start of the second half. Redbirds will be receiving the kick. And coaches, Redbirds score there late in the first half and then had a chance. We talked about it after we went off the air. You brought it up. Eric Chunks went about 55 yards.
That ball was in the air a long time, and Drew did a great job running a 40-yard dash is what it amounted to that quick, along with the other receivers, and put a little air underneath it and let him go ahead and tip it around, and Drew almost made a great catch.
– 13 seconds left. Cardinals come out. They're warmed up. Now they're talking about it in the far end zone. Huntsville going to be kicking off. Redbirds will be going right to left. So if you're sitting at home watching it on the big screen, Redbirds are going to be heading west.
Not north or south.
Going to be heading west, Coach.
Completely wrong. Completely wrong. Every football field should go. Yeah, you are correct, but every football field should go north and south.
Hey, that's what we always learned it by. I always hear a coach telling the running back, "Hey, you got to get north. You got to get south."
What if they're going south though?
Well, that's why I said, or you got to get south.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Brian Dean. Sure glad Brian could join us tonight after couldn't make it last week. He had an autograph session.
Displaying the dance moves.
Yep.
Oh, and it was a good time. Did get to listen to you guys and saw the horse collar that didn't get called and a couple holding calls, and but
Hey,
you play on.
Do not get Coach Osmond started on the officials. I had listened to it all the way home. He called me the next day to talk about it. And then on Sunday I seen him, and he wanted to ask me if, he goes, hey, did I tell you this? It was unbelievable.
Did I tell you about the missed pass interference call?
Here's the kick. Going to be fielded at the 15. Mayo's got it across the 20, the 25. Got some running room. Lowers his shoulder at the 33 and falls forward to the 35. So the Redbirds will have good field position here to start the second half.
Yeah, those glasses you have right there, I don't know how you're seeing those.
Well, they're fogging up. I don't understand it.
It's the hot air that's up here in this press box all the time.
Either that or the multiple trips back and forth. Jeff ran.
First down and 10. Hills in the shotgun. Hits Watson, or tries to hit Watson on the out at the 40. That pass is a little long, and Coach, those cuts as a quarterback on a field like this, you got to allow a little, because they can't make those hard cuts like you could on the dry field.
Yeah, it's you know, we were talking about even Coach Morgan when he's going up top. Booth, he was talking about how rough the field was starting to get. A lot of play on this field. Of course, it's rained all week, all afternoon here at Huntsville.
Second down and 10. Hills in the shotgun. Here comes Drew on the jet sweep. They hit Watson on the far side, and he's going to break a tackle.
Get
across the 35 up to the 37.
Looked like he might have lost the ball, but I think he held on to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Dean. Third down and 8.
As long as he gets us an Uber back to the airport, I think we're good to go.
He rode a skateboard, Coach. Hill rolls out, throws back across his body, and that pass is complete. And now there's a flag thrown. There's one at the 40, the 35. They finally get the receiver down all the way in Huntsville territory at the 45.
Is that Macedo on the reception?
That was in Macedo. We ran a dig route. I like it. We're running dig routes.
Yep.
And Ben did a good job of going up and getting tall and making that reception. Of course, it's going to be negated by the flags, it looks like, but still a good ball, good catch, and good run after the catch.
Ineligible receiver downfield, Coach.
And
waving the flag off.
How about that? 2 times tonight in our favor. All those emails we sent this crew prior to the game must have worked out for us, huh? Tell them about the last 3 weeks.
The officials explained it to the Huntsville coach. First down and 10 in Huntsville Eagle territory at the 45. Hill with a quick drop, and it's going to be brought down right at the 50. And for the first time tonight, the Eagles get some pressure on Eric.
Yeah, everybody on the offensive line stepped to the right. Didn't look like we accounted for the big tackle, number 73. Reed Thomas came in there untouched and really could have let Eric lit him up, and was actually pretty nice on the side. A little body on him, not like what he could have.
Second down and 15, the ball right at the 50. Here goes Watson. They fake the jet sweep. Here comes the tunnel screen to Mayo. Mayo trying to go all the way back across field, and he breaks the tackle. He's at the 50, the 45, the 40, and going to be run out of bounds all the way into the fence, and there's a late flag.
Wow. 2 of them now.
As they're getting everybody off the sidelines. Let's see what the call is.
It's like everybody came out there all happy and healthy. So, you know, Tony on that tunnel screen went ahead and gave up about 9, 10, 11 yards and went down there and picked up about 14. So good run. They had the opportunity to get him back here at about the 49. He slipped through a tackle on the way he went. It looked like there was a little extracurricular over there on the side on our sidelines.
Would that be our 49 or the Huntsville Eagle 49, Coach?
That would have been the Huntsville Eagle 49. The positive 49 for us.
The officials still circled up talking about it. Taking a long time. Here comes the white hat.
These guys do talk a lot. But each time they've communicated, it's always been in our favor.
Dead ball, personal foul against the Eagles. That'll move the ball all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Kind of like this when the ball goes past the 30 over there. Brian goes to the next cubicle over. We get a
Gives us
little
a
more
little room,
room over here. This is nice.
First down and 10. Hills in the shotgun. Donovan's right beside him. Two receivers split on either side. Hill's now going to tuck it and take off running. He's going to get hit right at the line of scrimmage, and they're going to blow the whistle dead.
Well, extra pushing and shoving going on after the whistle.
Yeah.
Getting a little chippy.
A little chippy.
And there is a flag. Thrown on the near side. Let's see what this one is. Sideline warning.
That's a good way of saying, hey, we've heard enough.
Now Huntsville's going to call a timeout.
Eagles call timeout, so we'll take a quick break and be right back with the Redbirds up 21-7. (21-7) the good guys. Redbirds got second down and 10. Hill's going to go up under center. Turner's your tailback. And looks like O'Connell's your offset fullback. Reeves split to the far side. Play clock is at 14. Here's a handoff to Turner. Turner's going to push the pile forward, and they're going to blow him dead inside the 20 at the 19.
Good job blocking the interior lineman and all the way outside to the outside linebacker. He wasn't accounted for with the number 2 receiver, but, you know, Reed's doing a good job hitting the hole hard, and we did a pretty good job blocking up front.
Third down and 7.
See if we have a little play action off of that play right there.
Connell's going to be in the slot. Here comes the counter. Turner makes one miss in the backfield, lowers his shoulder, runs over another one inside the 20, all the way down to the 15. Good hard run there by Reed.
Yeah, it was. He was actually, there was a little contact at the line of scrimmage, kept those knees high and kept churning.
They're going to mark it right at the 15. They'll make it 4th down and 3.
Jeff, I just got a text asking where Huntsville, America is.
Well, let me tell you something, boys. When you want to go bear hunting, you go back toward Federal. Ball's on the ground, but that's a good job right there. Pick it up, and I think he got a first down.
He definitely did. Pretty athletic, pretty heads-up play.
Yeah, we talked about the field conditions earlier, and this time it came into play. Eric did a nice job of fielding that one and taking it right up the gut.
So first down and 10. Heads up play there by the quarterback, Eric Hill. Ball just shy of the 10-yard line. Sturgeon's going to go split to the near side. Watson and Reeves to the near side. Got Drew wide open in the back of the end zone. And that pass is complete. Drew got to the goal line, held his hand up. Eric seen him, fired a bullet in there.
They can make some jambalaya.
Hey, I like jambalaya.
Also like to thank the rest of our sponsors: Foster's Exterior Solutions, Trinity Rehab, Ozark Dermatology.
Got a little time right here. How about our volleyball team going to state?
Going to state.
Hey, wasn't that kick good?
I could have swore it was.
Should be 28-7, shouldn't it?
I believe so.
Okay.
That's what we have it as.
28-7. We're gonna go with it.
No, I'd say I'm proud of those kids. Great job once again making it back to state. Continue to do that year after year. That's quite accomplished.
Drew gets a hold of one here, and it's going to be caught at the 3-yard line and dropped. And
carried him back into the end zone. There you go. Call a touchback.
It's nice to see Coach Howard. Congratulations to him in his debut season as a Lady Cardinal volleyball coach, making a return back to the state tournament.
They go to Mena this week, correct?
They do, and they play Valley View 1 o'clock on Tuesday. Before you know it, Jeff, I don't know if you're aware of how close we are, but we're 10 days away from basketball tip-off.
We're still football. Quarterback keeper trying to shake a defender, but he's not going to shake Colton Kilgore. As Kilgore gets him down right at the 25-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 5.
Nice to see Colton out there tonight. I know last week he got a little shaken up, and Coach Adams was unsure whether or not Colton would be able to make it onto the field tonight, but nice to see him out there making an impact.
Him and Hayden Cox both had injuries last week. Both of them back out there. Second down and 5, 7:20 left to go in the third quarter. Quarterback keeper, now he's going to tuck it, tries to get outside Mayo. Here comes Hill up. We're going to pull him down. Get across the 30. That'll be enough for a first down.
And a little blindside block there on Tony Mayo that they kind of let go. Enough of that going, it will get chippy pretty quick.
Yeah, a little decleater action.
Tony sat there and looked up at him for a little while, and we'll see how this plays out here throughout the third quarter.
7:05, first down Eagles. Ball at their own 31-yard line. 3 receivers closest to us, one way over on the other side. Quarterback's going to try to get to the corner. I tell you what, Coach, Hayden Cox did a great job from the linebacker spot and set the edge and force the quarterback into where all the good guys were coming from.
He plays downhill. You know, that's the best way to put it. He's coming down at you, and you know, McCone didn't want any of that, and he turned back into the inside.
That backside pursuit from our defensive left side did a nice job.
McCone is in the shotgun. He's been there every play except the short yard plays. Second down 49-yard line. Here comes a jet sweep. Trying to get to the outside. Great play
Nice
by
job
Mayo.
by Mayo.
Mayo chunks the blocker and then lights him up right at the 25.
Well, they had us outmanned. They had us outflanked. They had the
They
numbers
really
so
did.
bit. We just defeated blocks is what that was. That was a great job on the outside.
.533, the ball at the 26-yard line. 3rd down and 15. Corey Thomas, Hill, Swain, and Drew Sturgeon is your defensive backfield. Cox and Donovan's your linebackers. Trace South gets pressure on that
Oh,
pass.
nice
Is picked
intercepted.
off. It is picked off. Trace South got a hand on the quarterback's arm, and Hayden Cox come in and picked the ball up before it hit the ground.
That's a nice job defensively by both of those gentlemen.
Well, how about South? I mean, he misses the sack on the inside, gives up leverage, comes back around.
Moves back, yep.
You know, he doesn't stay on the ground long. And young man's hungry to get a sack and create a situation where we get an interception out of it.
It's a great job.
So the Cardinals take over at the Eagle 22-yard line. 5:07 to go in the 3rd quarter. Donovan's your fullback. Turner's your tailback. Hill's up under center. Drew split to the near side. Watson and Reeves to the far side.
Oh, Watson's wide open.
Hill. That pass is picked off at the goal line as Hill threw into double coverage. There's a flag on the play at the 27, but it's going against the Redbirds, holding. So let's see what they're calling here. The official has already left the spot from back there.
He indicated touchback on the interception.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I thought he was down at the half-yard line, maybe the 1-yard line, and I guess he had a foot in the end zone.
Well, they run vertical right there, and of course they're playing a cover 2, and when one goes vertical, of course the corner's going to go vertical with him, but played the safety off, and boy, Watson on the other side was wide open. It's one of those situations where we did not see him.
5:01, Eagles 1st down and 10 at their own 20. Here comes the option. Quarterback's going to keep it, and it's going to be brought down at the 25-yard line.
Well, Seth Swain did a good job pointing to the official, letting him know that that tight end was already covered up with the stacked receivers on the outside, which ought to be a pretty good indication to us defensively. That's a run.
Yep.
Wasn't 3 weeks ago, Coach.
Now, 3 weeks ago they covered up the receiver a couple times in the Alma game, and yeah, they got away with it. But I think with him pointing that out right there, that was pretty easy.
Here
Diagnosis
comes
of the play.
Snap, quarterback keeper. This time Freeman's going to sling him down back at the 20. Freeman with another big defensive play.
Like the way that Jacob read that play, took a step on the inside just in case they did hand the ball off, and then was able to get back out to the quarterback and bring him down for a loss.
Third down and 8. The ball at the 21-yard line. Cardinal run defense been pretty stout all night. 2 receivers on the near side, 2 on the far side. Single running back set up right beside McComb. Here's a snap. McComb's looking to the far side. Gets by one defender. Trying to get up the sidelines, but he's going to be forced out of bounds. Cardinals getting good pressure on the quarterback tonight.
Good pressure. Great coverage back here in the secondary on both sides of the field, and rallying to the ball whenever McComb tucks it.
4th down and 8. .329 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Redbirds up 28-7. Good snap. There's a soccer-style kick. It's going to hit and go out of bounds right about the 47-yard line. Let's see, they're stepping it back. 49-yard line.
was generous. That was very
I
generous.
was talking about the 47 on the other side.
That's exactly right. It should have been on the other side of the 50.
.325, Redbirds will set up shop. First down and 10. Cardinals again with excellent field position. Heels up under center. Here goes Drew in motion. Hand off to Turner. Turner runs into a blocker, knocks a tackler down. He's at the 50, the 40, stiff arm, the 35, the 30, the 20. He's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 10-yard line.
It's a nice job by Reed Turner.
Oh, great.
Hitting the hole with authority, running it into the back of his own offensive player, and then breaking it to the outside.
And then once he got to the outside, a great stiff arm over on the side on number 7, Isaiah Kitts, and just left him laying there and picked up another 10 after.
First down and 10 at the 11.
He's had shoulder problems in the past, and boy, he just rebounded and playing a great ball game here tonight.
2:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Turner's your lone setback. They fake the pitch to him. Hill with a pass toward the end zone that goes through the uprights.
Too much on it. He had Drew out in the flats, and I believe he had Colton in the corner of the end zone. That backside post has been open so many times this season that I think he's probably trying to force that one a little much.
Yeah.
So that'll stop the clock with 2:44 left to go in the third quarter. Redbirds can't get a first down without scoring. Here's the quick hitter to Watson. Watson juggles it, picks it out there, and is going to get into the end zone for a touchdown.
That was easy. They backed their safety off and said, okay, Watson, we're going to give you a 6-yard head start.
He spent all 6 of that juggling the ball. So the Redbirds open it up 34-7 with 2:37 left to go in the third quarter.
Keep an eye on this PAT right here, because we've been wrong 2 or 3 times tonight, apparently. Either that or the scoreboard has been.
High snap. Hill does a great job getting it down. It looks good. It is good. So 35 by 7 and that to 7, and that's another $30 from PG Telco. So that would be how many dollars today, Brian Dean?
150.
150. Brian Dean's on top of it.
You thought you were going to get me, didn't you?
No, I seen you already had your iPhone out. You've been figuring it up. So 2:37 left, Coach, and you're going to be kicking off. Defense the second half has really put the clamps down.
They have, and a lot of backside pressure and good coverage on the secondary play side has really kind of given McCone some false reads, and all of a sudden he's had to pull the ball down and try to get something, make something out of nothing, and we've done a great job of corralling him.
So Drew's got it teed up. High kick will be fielded at the 7-8 yard line. It's up over the 15, the 20. Now cuts it to the outside, breaks the tackle to 25. And lowers his shoulder and runs over Turner at about the 32 and rolls forward at the 35.
Well, Trace almost had him another tackle. He slipped through an arm tackle there. It's kind of Trace slipped there in the mud, and boys, that would have been another great tackle on the kickoff team.
We're going to have to talk to him about that.
Yeah, you can't. He's like 5 out of 6 now.
Yeah. Well, you can't let up. I think it's what surprised Turner. That he had to make the tackle.
Yeah, come on, South. You've been making them all night.
Yeah. Here comes the quarterback keeper. Once again, Cox turns him back inside, and there's Colton Kilgore to sling him down just across the 40. It'll be a pickup of about 4. 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Second down and 5. Long 5, short 6. Cone gets the snap, throws it out in the flats, and that running back goes to plant his foot, falls down. It's going to be a loss of about 8 yards.
A lot of pressure put on there by the safety, Eric Hill, and like the young man was trying to put his foot in the ground and make a plant.
Yeah.
There's no turf there to support him.
We'll give it to Eric. Eric had a hand out there on his shoelaces.
Hey, if I'm a stat man, I'm giving him a tackle
Yeah,
right now.
absolutely.
Third down and 12. Ball at the Eagle 34-yard line.
Here we go with Florida package again.
I don't like Florida. Never liked Florida.
And the ball's left on the ground.
Flag on the play. Never seen that one before, Coach.
Leave the ball behind you.
Old Fumbarooski.
Yeah, somebody can pick this thing up and go with it.
So that move it back 5 more yards, make it 3rd and 17. Ball now inside the Eagle 30 at the 29. 38 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. 3 receivers split to the near side, 1 to the far. McCone's in the shotgun. Running back right beside him. Here comes pressure from the near side. That's picked off by Mayo.
That's a touchdown.
Mayo is going to get all the way into the end zone. And that was made up. That was compliments of Jacob Freeman.
Yeah.
As he hit the quarterback just as he went to unload it.
Freeman's had a great second half here, putting a lot of pressure on McCone, and as soon as he was about to release the football, of course, took a little bit of it off, and there it was right into the hands of Tony Mayo. Nobody was going to catch Tony right there.
Right.
Tony picks it at about the 40, gets to the sidelines. Looked like a young Coach Osnes. The white hat comes over. Let's see, is discussing something with the Huntsville coaches.
He's had discussions with their staff quite often here, right before half, and definitely during this third quarter. Okay, it's about the clock.
So they want some more time put on the clock. Oh no, they're at 41.
Yeah, they put our missing point up on the scoreboard.
41 to 7.
See, we thought we had an extra PAT there earlier.
Good snap. The kick is up. Boys, now he blasted that one.
Yes, he did.
42 to 7 with 15 seconds left. So, Coach, that'll put you at 35 and put you into a running clock.
It should. We'll see what happens right here. I assume it starts on the kickoff. We'll find out here briefly.
So 42 to 7 as the Redbirds have come out the second half and defensively have brought the wood.
We've done a great job, on the offense tonight, but the defense just looks so much different compared to the last 2 or 3 weeks. We switched some things up in the secondary, gave them some false reads with these outside linebackers. Got in the faces of receivers.
Yeah.
And boys, that's what we were, really talking about against Bologna. They've got a kid that won 100 meters over there last year in the district, and all of a sudden we're giving him a little head start. And we're playing 2 over 3, and that was a little rough. And we come back this week and kind of made some adjustments. Boy, we just look better defensively. Flying to the football.
Drew's got it teed up. High end over end kick fielded at the 5-yard line. Where's Trey South?
He's right there on the tackle. Got an assist.
Good job there by kick coverage. Brought them down to the 25. 9 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. First down and 10 Eagles.
I'm pretty sure that running clock starts in the fourth quarter, but I could be wrong.
No, they're running it right now.
Are they?
That's going to be the end of the third quarter. So we'll take a quick break and be right back with the Redbirds up 42 to 7.
You've been listening to Farmington Cardinal football on the Farm Cars Live Sports Network.
Homes problem. Call Buzz Electrical through Wednesday and get $50 off your service call and receive a whole home safety inspection on us.
If you would like to advertise during this broadcast,
Please contact our athletic director, Brad Blue.
At 479-266.
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Jeff Oxford, Coach Osnes, and Brian Dean. As we get ready to start the fourth quarter, Redbirds up by 35. (42-7). Eagles first down and 10 on their own 25-yard line. They're starting the clock. Here's a snap. Here comes the option. They're going to pitch it, and it's going to be running back lost his footing. Got across the 25 to about the 26.
Yeah, Jonah Mitchell there to kind of clean things up. Good job rallying to that pitch.
Second down and 9. 3 receivers over on the far side, 1 in the near boundary. McCone looks at the sidelines. He's got the play. Quick drop. Going to try to throw the slant. Pass is complete. Ball's on the ground. As soon as he caught it, Corey Thomas cleans it up. Be enough for a first down. First down and 10. The ball at the Eagle 37-yard line. 10:45 to go here in the ball game. Receivers everywhere.
Empty set. Trips to the far side.
Looks like I had a clearance sale on receivers. Here's another slant, and that pass is off the shoulder pads and up in there, and the Redbirds try to intercept it. Ball hits the ground.
Donovan was about one step away from having another Oscar.
Well, Donovan picks one. We're going to see some speed.
Great moves. Brian Dean dancing last Friday night.
Second down and 10. That pass is almost picked off. Good job there.
And who's that?
Hey,
somebody just say his name besides me tonight.
Trace South. Boys, not only kickoff coverage.
He's been on a lot of plays defensively.
He's been all over the field.
And this so that's going to make it fourth down and 10.
Jacob Keller had a shot at it, but you had 2 receivers right there, kind of an extra out about where the safety would line up, and really, I don't think if he knew the ball was actually intended for him.
I don't think he did.
Cardinals playing defense, not putting anybody back for a punt return. And there's the kick. It's going to hit at the 50. 45 down to the 41. So I'm adding that up. That'd be 20 yards, Coach.
We didn't need to get Brian's cell phone out or iPhone out and start messing with the calculator, did we?
Definitely not an iPhone.
Don't have an iPhone.
Nope.
You're not an iPhone guy.
I refuse to carry something that has a half-eaten fruit on the backside of it.
To answer your question, Ox, I don't know why they stopped the clock. Now they've started again.
8:15. Once again, Cardinals with an excellent field position at the 41. Hill with the handoff to Turner. Turner this time is going to be bottled up at the line of scrimmage. They're going to blow it dead, say they made it up to about the 41.5 yard line, maybe 42. Play clock continues to motor on down. 2nd down and 9. Hill's up under center again. O'Connell's your offset fullback. Hand off to Turner. Turner falls in behind O'Connell. They're pushing the pile forward. It's still going forward. And still going. He's inside the 50, the 45, down inside the 40. And finally going to go down at about the 39 yard line.
Right there, you got a big Chuck Carlson in there. He's just pulling him along.
Yep. That's an extra 15 yards with about 9 Huntsville Eagles on the pile and 10 Farmington Cardinals.
Turner will get a break. Has to go over and say, Coach, I need somebody to unload this luggage. The Greyhound just left. 1st down and 10 at the Huntsville Eagle 39. Trace South is in at tailback. Hand off to O'Connell. O'Connell going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and then he's brought down.
We've run that trap a couple times tonight, and it just hasn't hit. I mean, they bottle it up, a little penetration on that pulling guard, and just can't get anything going with that fullback trap.
Like to see that quarterback trap, quarterback blast again.
Yeah. Of course, we're in a situation in the game now that we might start bringing in some white jerseys, clean jerseys to play a little bit here. Looks like Eric's going to bleed the clock.
Game clock's at 5:45. Play clock's down to 10. Here's the pitch to South. South is going to head. He's heading east. He's going to put them in the spin cycle at the 30 and spins one off and gets down inside the 25 to the 24. How about all that direction?
How about South and East? How about it?
South is headed
He's
east.
creative, isn't he?
I guarantee you. Then he got down about as far east as you go and had to do a little spin move.
He's had a great game tonight.
That he has. Both sides of the ball, special teams included.
Game clock is down to 5:10. Play clock's at 15. Hill's watching the play clock, letting it go all the way down. Now it's down to 6. Hand off to South. South got a big hole. Gets inside the 10. And that's going to be down to about the 7-8 yard line.
Just keep feeding them. Keep feeding them.
.45 left to go in the ball game. Inside the 10, all the way down to the 9 yard line. 1st and goal. One receiver split on either side. Hill's up under center. Here comes the pitch to South. He shakes a defender at the 10 and is going to get into the end zone. No, they're going to mark him down at the half-yard line.
How about that?
So it'll be 2nd down and goal.
A lot of white jerseys now.
That there is.
Wholesale substitution for the Redbirds.
Big Chuck may be the only one still out there.
Now there's 10 other ones out there.
on the offensive line remaining.
Oh, Eric Hill's up under center. Trace is going to be your tailback. Hand off to South. South's hitting the backfield, but he shakes the tackle and is going to get into the end zone for a touchdown.
No, you had to give it to him again right there. That was his drive all the way, with the exception of Reed on a couple plays there, and especially the one where Chuck pulled him down there another 15 yards. So
Right.
It's fun to watch. It's been a good game offensively, most definitely great game defensively, and Trey South has played just probably the game of the season for him right here tonight.
No doubt about it. And what a way to rebound after 3 hard-fought weeks and be able to come in here, take care of business, hopefully keep your playoff hopes alive in the 5A West. Look forward to the next 2 weeks against
Morton
we have
Harrison. Snap is bad, and the Redbirds throw it into the end zone, and it is incomplete.
Against Morrilton and Harrison.
So, Brian Dean, if you'll tell them once again who they've been listening to, then we'll take a break.
Been listening to Farmington Cardinal football on the Farm Cards Live Sports Network.
Are you in the market for some exterior or home improvements? Is your home ready for new siding, gutters, or metal roof, or asphalt roof? Do you need a new metal building or shop? Give Foster's Exterior Solutions a call today. Locally owned and operated right here in Farmington since 2008, Foster's Exterior Solutions is a proud supporter of Farmington Cardinal Athletics.
Hello, this is Kerry Pitts with Foster's Exterior Solutions. Please give us a call for all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs. We're at 479-445-9799. Go Cardinals!
Everybody knows how good Louisiana food is. For us,
All right, Cardinal fans, we're back. Jeff Oxford, Coach Randy Osnes, and Brian Dean.
You know, we're talking about different things here at the break. You know, the great thing I get to see is, you know, different things happening within our program, and you see some of our coaches take off in the mornings for junior high practice, and the practice field is, you know, quite a ways away from the field house, and they've all got those Rangers running around out there. Who brings those Rangers for us to use free?
That'd be Williams Tractor.
Williams Tractor. There you go.
Yeah, I know where that place is at.
We appreciate what they do for the program. All programs at Farmington, they do a great job for us.
Absolutely.
Pooch kick hits the ground at the 26, picked up at the 25. Got some run room across the 35 up to the 40. And O'Connell brings him down there. Game clock is down to 3:05. And Coach, you start thinking now about next week. This is the last road game.
This is it. We'll be at home the next 2 weeks.
Walton and Harrison for senior night.
You know, you hear something about each team each week. You know, Morrilton suffered some injuries early in this season with both their starting quarterback, who, you know, had committed to the U of A, I believe, and then also their backup quarterback, and have not had the season quite what they envisioned it to be. And then you got Harrison, who just, you know, a bruising running game, and you know, a good strong defense behind him on the other side. So
Coach Harrison was ahead of Alma 17-0 at halftime tonight. Greenbrier was ahead of Clarksville at halftime, and Morrilton was ahead of Bologna. Handoff up the middle, gets across the 40 to the 42. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. And Coach, I want to take this time. I want to thank all the sponsors that makes this possible. Fairgrove Telephone Company, you know, all the sponsors. You see the commercials. You know, we get to have the fun part. You and I and Brian Dean, and we've got a lot of students that actually make this possible. If they left it up to us, we couldn't do it.
No, there's wires and cords and headsets and, you know, all kinds of monitors, and, you know, Dallas is up here with us all the time doing a great job, not only sitting over here running things, but he's teaching at the same time. And we've got guys up top, guys on the sidelines with cameras, and this bunch of broadcasting class.
It is
just do a great job for us. And, you know, 3 of us roll in here and we get to call the game and have a great time, and we're done when the game's over, and these guys get to sack it up and put it all back and get ready to do it again next Friday.
Yeah, and they enjoy doing this, guys. I can't tell you enough about how passionate they are about learning new things and really trying to develop their skills for future use. So
Well, I talked to some of them at halftime, and they said they're going to have the breakdancing video next week of Brian Dean at the father-daughter dance.
Well, it's the broadcast, hey, our phones will be blowing up after that.
Yep, I guarantee it will.
Now, you got a sneak preview of that on yours already, so it may happen.
I did. And there's just some things you can't unsee, Coach.
And that would be one of them.
Yeah. But, you know, he started off real good, then all of a sudden he threw the sprinkler in. That threw me off.
Nothing like a former Arkansas offensive lineman doing the sprinkler.
Yeah.
Well, that's a sight you can't unsee. Just talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth down. What's Huntsville thinking right here?
Well, there's
16 seconds left.
They're not going to snap it, Coach. It's 15 seconds on the play clock, 13 on the game clock. They are going to snap it, but they're going to wait to the very end. So if they don't get it, Redbirds don't have to run a possession. They'll run a play. McCone's going to tuck it and run, get across the 40, and he's going to be brought down at the 45. And that'll be the ball game. Redbirds win 48-7. Coach, any closing remarks?
A great game all the way through. Defensive game plan was outstanding. Kids played inspired tonight offensively. We did what we thought we should do to their defense, and just a really good game for the home team, for actually our home team.
Right, absolutely. Hats off to them. Hats off to them. Hats off to Trey South, playing an outstanding ball game in all three phases of the game: special teams, defense, offense. Glad to see him put it into pay dirt.
I don't want to take anything away from Trey South, because what you say is true. But when you start talking about players tonight, there's several.
There's
absolutely.
no doubt.
You know, Jacob Freeman was a monster on the backside of that defense. You know, how many times you see Cox turn them in, you know, set that edge. You know, our defense tonight is probably the best I've seen them play all year. And you and I have talked about this, especially after the P. Ridge game. You know, which team